Dear friends, Jai Bhim to all of you. And it's a very great initiative by the Pradnil Kamre and Abhilash Ramteke and Mangesh Dahewale that they have started something for your community. And it's a third session. First two sessions were conducted by the Pradnil Kamre from Germany. And I am Professor Rahul Jivne, currently working as a professor in Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Technology, Mumbai, Andheri West, Mumbai. Okay. And today I will be presenting, I am very happy to present my session on the artificial intelligence. Okay. So uh, nowadays it is a very hot topic. Okay. And everybody is talking about, when you watch the suppose news, so everybody is talking about the artificial intelligence only. So now we have also feel that our community should also say about the, or they should also know about what is the artificial intelligence. Okay. So first of all, I will start with the that what is the artificial intelligence. Okay. So when you think about the artificial intelligence, means basically we are making the machine to think like a man. Means whatever the activities are being done by the man, the same activity should be done by the machines. So the different machines are there. Okay. It can be computer, it can be robots. Okay. And depend upon that one, the machines will perform all the activities, all the decision, the like human being take the decision the same way, machine will also take the decision on by basically looking at the facts and what are the different rules, and depend upon that one, the machine will take the decision. Nowadays we are having the driverless car. Car is a good example of the artificial intelligence. Okay. Now people might be surprising that how they are basically how the cars are driving on their own. Okay. So some software technology is there, and of course mechanical technology is also there, but software technology plays the very major role. And when you think, whenever it is basically car take the decision, so it will basically all the software, it is predefined. It is basically car goes the training undergo the training, and after that whatever conditions we have defined, that suppose that which speed they have it has to drive, whenever it occurs across some obstacle like speed breaker or any you can say any small kid or any small pet like a dog or cat. So how does the car takes the admission take the decision automatic that it has to apply the brakes. Okay. And it has to reduce the speed, stop somewhere and let them pass, and then after that it can continue with the driving. Okay. So this is the one example of the artificial intelligence. Okay. Nowadays many companies are also there working in this field. Okay. Like we have already seen that Gemini is a very basically it has told the show. Okay. It is more prominent. Chat GPT is also a very famous. They okay, nowadays the all people are using the Chat GPT. Okay. So here that is the good example of the artificial intelligence. Now when you think about the artificial intelligence, okay, so it basically or when you think about the Chat GPT, okay, so it is pre-trained. Okay. Generative pre-trained transformers. Okay. Means when you think about the pre-trained, okay, the Chat GPT, I will first since it is a AI tool. Okay. So and very popular tool among the students, among the uh, all community, all over the community all over the world. Okay. Like suppose our students also, they always use, whenever ask them to write any program, they never apply their own mind and they never write any code on their own. So they will take the help of Chat GPT, simply how to give your prompt. Okay. Means write your requirement, and on that basis the Chat GPT will basically generate. GPT means generative. Okay. Pre-trained transformers. Okay. Means it will generate the things, and on the basis of whatever training given to him previously, on that basis it will work the, and it will give you the answers. Okay. It depends upon what is your requirement. Suppose you want to ask any question, or you want to ask ChatGPT to write some code for you, or create some contents, or to get the information about any particular you can say thing. So ChatGPT or Gemini or all other AI tools, they will definitely provide you the information. Okay. Now this was the small background information about the chat means AI tools. Okay. Or AI tools. Okay. Or what is artificial intelligence, I have talked about that one. Now let us go to the presentation wise. Okay. Yes. Now presentation here, what is Chat GPT, what is the artificial intelligence. Okay. So it is a basically branch of the computer science. Okay. Now computer science has evolved in such a way that nowadays we are using the software and computers everywhere, and by using that one, by taking the help of computer, okay, uh, we can basically allow the, or we can basically enhance the artificial intelligence. Okay, then it simulates the human intelligence processes. Means basically multiple processes are there, and it will basically help in simulating those processes. Okay, various processes are there. Okay, then again it will AI, artificial intelligence, basically helps you in learning the things. Okay, it basically it will help you to learn the things. Okay, it will help you in reasoning also. Multiple type of problem solving are problem solving are there, that will also help by the artificial intelligence. Perception also, means whatever the perception is, basically people are making about certain thing. Okay, so that will also help, AI will help you in that case also, by the machines and systems. Okay, yes. Then AI perform the task like recognizing speech. Okay, many times, means basically human being, what is the role of human being? Recognizing speech. Basically when you hear the speech of anyone, let us say when we hear the speech of Dr. Baba Ambedkar, so we'll try to recognize, means basically whether this voice is of the Dr. Baba Ambedkar or not. Okay, so human intelligence is basically we are applying the human intelligence. Okay, so we have certain things in our mind. Okay, and on that basis we will hear the voice of Dr. Baba Ambedkar, and we will come to the conclusion that yes, it is the Dr. Baba Ambedkar who has given the speech in the year 1951 or 1952, or maybe in the year 1956 or like. Okay, yeah. So the same thing, means basically the things are basically trained in our mind. Our mind is trained for that thing. Okay, suppose you hear any voice. Okay, any song maybe sung by any popular singer. Okay, maybe Lata Mangeshkar or any Amitabh Bachchan. So we'll try to, we know the voice of that singer. Okay, and any other singer also, or any other, even you can take any politician also, and we will try to recognize that yeah, this voice is of the, even you when you listen, when you listening any voice on the, or basically speech on the radio. Okay, so we'll try to recognize that yeah, this is the voice of Indira Gandhi, or this is the voice of any other famous personality. Okay, yes. So the same thing will be done by, we will train the, basically what we do, we train the machines. We give them so many multiple information. We train them by giving the all the, by providing all the web pages available on the internet. Okay, they will go through it, and they will recognize the thing, they will store in their mind. Okay, we will provide them all the songs. Okay, or all the their speeches, famous speeches. So all these things will provide to the machine. Okay, they will store again there, because they are having very large memory. Okay, means basically it is in terms of billions of parameters, or we will come to that part also. It is in terms of trillion also. Okay, yes. Then so this is the one thing which what human being is doing. Now we are trying to make it that machine should do. Okay, means speech recognition. Earlier people will used to say, even suppose we listen to someone's voice on the phone also, we will say that yeah, this is the voice of his mother, or this is the voice of his sister. Okay, the same thing you now done by the machine. Okay, then identifying images. Many times we see that whatever images we see, suppose we see the image of Diksha Bhumi, so we'll come to know that yeah, we'll say that it is Diksha Bhumi and it's in Nagpur. Okay, so when we see the Chaitya Bhumi, we'll see that it is picture of Chaitya Bhumi, and it's in Mumbai. Okay, or maybe some, when we see the Ambedkar Smarak, so we'll definitely say that it is Ambedkar Smarak and it is in Lucknow. Okay, like, or Buddha Vihar also, we are in Mahabodhi, we are in like in we can say here in Patna near Buddha Gaya. Okay, yes. So means we will try to identify the images, because it is in our mind. We have seen many times that is the Diksha Bhumi, this is Chaitya Bhumi. Like, so the same way, we same information will provide to the machines, and machine will train. And these AI models, will basically, whenever we give them the any basically any input to them, and asking that where is that where is this basically located, and it will compare those things with its knowledge previously stored in its memory, and on that basis it will try to compare it, it will do the calculations, and it will give the perfect answers. Okay, yes. Then again, making the predictions. Okay, so those who have worked on the data science, they know it, that how to make the predictions. Okay, multiple things, or multiple data is given to you. Like suppose by looking at someone's history. Okay, suppose we see the marks of kids. Okay, our kids, maybe he is in first standard, second standard. Okay, so by looking at his previous year's marks. Okay, maybe looking at the first year's marks. Okay, in of all subjects, we can predict. Suppose he in the range of 80 to 90, so we'll predict that in the next exam also he may basically score that marks. Okay, the same way we give the multiple data to the machines, maybe data about the anything, maybe about the weather forecasting or about our population or even about the you can say GDP of the each and every country. Okay, gross domestic product of the like around the world there are around 190 countries. Okay, 192 countries. Okay, so by giving the parameters to the each and of about every country, okay, we can ask the machine or we can ask AI to predict the GDP of the coming year. Okay, so this is how the things are done by the artificial intelligence. Okay, so that is the analyzing large data sets. So this is how the AI is useful. Okay, now here we are having the uh, what are the characteristics of the basically of the artificial intelligence. Okay, so generative AI. Why generative means basically it is generating the things. Okay, generating the things. Suppose you ask ChatGPT to write a poem for you, it will write the poem for you. Okay, you can ask him to write Buddha Git for you, it will definitely write the Buddha Git for you. If you ask him to write a speech, suppose tomorrow somebody suppose I have to give the speech to on the occasion of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Jayanti. Okay, so I will give him the prompt that yes, please prepare a speech for Ambedkar Jayanti. So it will depend upon that one. It will prepare the speech, okay, and it will display you. It will display for you, or it will generate the contents for you. That's why it is called as a generative AI. Okay. Multiple tools are there. ChatGPT is very famous. Okay. Google Gemini is also very famous. Okay. Gemini Pro is there. Gemini Flash is there. Gemini Nano is there. Okay. Gemini Ultra is there. Okay. So I have used these models also basically while making the some while studying some courses, while attending some courses from the Google AI. Okay, yes. So that time I had come across all these courses, all these tools into very detail. Okay, and generating the text. Okay, generating images. Suppose I ask the means I work on the mostly work on the Gemini. So I suppose if I ask someone that generate the images for me, suppose Pradnil is there, okay, I am is there. If suppose I upload the picture, photo of myself, okay, and upload the photo of Pradnil, okay, and if suppose I ask the Gemini or Chat GPT that please create an image so that we are with Pradnil and myself, Rahul Juni are shaking the hands, okay, so it will we never met, we only but we have provided two images to the Gemini and ask them, and definitely it will create the that we two are shaking the hands. It will create an image that I am standing on one side and Pranil on standing on one side. Okay, even I have tried that image also, that I have provided the image of myself. Okay, and I asked the Gemini to that please create an image that I am going to or paying my homage to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. So it has created that image also. Okay, that it has shown my picture, it has shown the feats of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, full image of the Babasaheb Ambedkar, statue of Ambedkar, and my image, and I am holding the hands, okay, both the hands, and paying my homage to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Okay, so such type of things, it will create the things. Okay, even you can create with anyone. Even suppose you can create with means you can go in the past also. You can suppose if suppose you are a fan of any star, okay, maybe Shah Rukh Khan or Amitabh Bachchan. So even I tried with that also, that I have uploaded the picture of myself and Shah Rukh Khan, and I have asked the Gemini that please create an image for me so that we two are taking the selfie, and that I will share with you also. Okay, yes, in the group, if suppose with your permission. So that it has created so really that means it was looking like very realistic. Okay, and we two are standing and we are taking the selfie. The such type of things are possible with the help of Google Gemini. Even nowadays, if suppose you give any requirement to write the code, okay, any program, you give any small program like matrices, addition of the matrix or polynomial or any type of program to give it to you, and any chat, this AI tool will write a code for you. Nowadays, even our students don't write the code. Even I don't ask them to not please do not write the code, okay, because when the code is already available, or Chat GPT can generate the code for you, so there is no necessary to write the code. You can apply your that efforts in the other things, okay, so to enhance the things, okay, or enhance the codes like that. So nowadays everything is basically done by the generative AI tools. Okay, yes. Virtual assistant. Okay, basically virtual assistant. Okay, yes. So like most of the people are having Alexa in their home. Okay, so or even like your TV remote also, you just pick the things that search the movie for me, or what is the temperature of today. Okay, so Alexa is the, then again it's a virtual assistant. Basically they will study all the parameters and give you the answer. Okay, so or Siri is there also, or other tool also there. Yes. Then we are having the recommendation algorithms, like suppose by looking at our history, that what type of movie you like, what type of songs you like. Okay, romantic song, melodious song, old song, latest songs. Okay, so depend upon that one. So whatever you observe, or whatever history is there in the in your basically whatever you have watched on the TV, or on the other things. Okay, so depend upon that one, this algorithm will be used by the Amazon, YouTube, or some other, okay, Netflix. And on that basis, suppose he will see your mood, that you are interested in sci-fi movies, so it will recommend you the sci-fi movies. Okay, if you are interested in romantic movies, it will recommend you the it will automatically display the uh, it will recommend and display the that type of movies, or that type of songs, or that type of speeches, or that type of, means what depend upon whatever you want to watch. So they will predict on your previous history, and they will basically recommend you. Okay, yes. Then computer vision. Okay, like visual data interpretation means visual data. Okay, or facial recognition. Visual data nowadays, earlier suppose what earlier what the practice, that we suppose we have any fracture. Okay, then we used to go to the x-ray, okay, clinic, and they will click the click the x-ray for us. Okay, and then we will take that x-ray to the doctor, and doctor will look at the x-ray screen, and they will analyze कि अरे यहाँ पे आपका डैमेज है, यहाँ पे आपका क्रैक हुआ है, यहाँ पे आपका फ्रैक्चर है, and on that basis, okay, they will basically say you say to the patient that yes, now these things are done by machine itself. Suppose you put give the image of your you can say x-ray to the any tool. Okay, put up that one, and it will automatically try to interpret these things. Okay, even facial recognition. Suppose facial recognition, like suppose in your nowadays most of the mobiles are having the face recognition systems. Okay, as soon as no need to put the thumb or any other thing, or make any pattern. Okay, as soon as you look into the screen of your mobile, it will detect your face, and by identifying your features, by comparing your features, it will allow you to allow the access to your mobile. Okay, so these are the few you can say applications of the artificial intelligence. Then autonomous systems. Okay, like driverless cars or Mercedes nowadays. Recently, Tesla is very famous. Okay, uh, just 2 years before, I was in US. Okay, in the city of New York. Okay, and few of my batchmates had organized the get together for me, and by reaching just to reach there that venue, I had traveled by the train. Okay, but at the time of coming back to my Airbnb, one of my friend, he had the Tesla car, and he has basically brought me by using the Tesla car. Okay, by the Tesla car. So that time he told me that yes, Rahul, it is a driverless car. Okay, so there both the modes are there. Okay, and even in now India also, basically the Tesla is launched. Okay, and now very soon we'll be having the driverless car in our India also. Okay, yes. And recently I had we basically watched one exhibition at the Las Vegas in US. Okay, and there was a chairman of the Nvidia, Huang. Okay, Jensen Huang. Okay, so here basically at that exhibition, he has to basically told that that Nvidia and Mercedes are having the agreement, and very soon they will Mercedes car will be again the driverless car. Okay, so now means basically in that driverless car also they are using the artificial intelligence. Okay, so now you can say that now all the features, or basically or all the needs are being are trying to be filled by the artificial intelligence. Okay, yes. Then we are in the natural language processing. Okay, so whatever we speak, okay, whether we speak in our own language, whether we speak in English, whether we speak in any other Telugu or Marathi or any other language. Okay, so here basically immediately that will try to system will try to understand our things. Okay, that is the natural language of processing. Okay, and gaming also. Nowadays, recently, the Google has developed a tool which is playing the chess. Okay, And earlier it was there, means basically on one side computer was there, and one side is basically any chess player. So nowadays they have developed a game, so here they will able to play the chess game. Okay, yes, this is the small information about the things. Okay, now here I will give you some idea about the tokenization. Basically small idea about the that what are the basic terminologies when you think about the AI. Okay, so when you think about the AI, so what things come to our mind? Even since last means I heard this AI around 15 years back. Okay, but actual work I have started 2-3 years back when I was in touch with the Google people. Okay, and I have attended few seminars also, and done various practicals on that. Okay, yes. So when it comes to our mind, so what things we think, what are the terminologies, or what are the things we should know when we think about the uh, artificial intelligence? Okay, so these are the few terminologies which we should know. Okay, like tokenization. Tokenization is basically uh, tokenization means basically when you think about that, any sentence is given to uh, any tool. Okay, yeah, machine. Okay, so any prompt, it can be any prompt also. And suppose I say that I love the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Okay, I respect the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, I can say that. So it will try to say that what is I what is the meaning of respect, what is the meaning of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Okay, and it will try to split those words into the different parts. Okay, and that is the tokenization. So it is the thing that means at a time how many words it can accommodate, maybe 10 words, 20 words, 1,000 words, or maybe even nowadays the machines can understand that. Suppose you are having the sentence or book of around 1 lakh words, it can go to that also. Okay, we'll come to that part also. Tokenization, embedding also there. Okay, inference also there, neural network are also there. Okay, yes, these are the things, means basically tokenization, these are the basic things. Okay, embedding also, embedding means basically it will try to convert whatever words are there. Okay, embedding, so that will allocate certain numbers for that one, because machine understand only 0101. Okay, machine understand only 0101, so it will try to uh, correlate those words. Basically, like we're having the numbers for like in any society or any building, we're having certain numbers. Okay, the same way it will give certain numbers for certain words. Okay, for some I, it will give certain number. For me, it will give certain word, respect, love, or any we can say leader's name. Okay, it will give the certain words, and it will do that that type of embedding. Then inference is basically what it is making the inference from your requirement. So suppose I say whatever prompt I am giving. Prompt means basically my requirement. That is called prompt engineering. There is one field called as a prompt engineering. Means basically how do you put your requirement? How in what words you are using to use the Chat GPT or Gemini or any Perplexity or Claude. Okay, many multiple tools are there. Okay, even DeepSeek or Grok also. Okay, many multiple XAI also. So many multiple AI tools are there. And suppose I want to use that tool. Okay, so what type of things I should say? Okay, suppose whenever kids ask for some money. Okay, so in what way they are saying that, oh, Papa, I want 100 rupees or 500 rupees for to buy the book. Okay, or it may simply say that please give me 500 rupees. Then we'll ask that for what you want. Okay, so instead of that one, the if the kid says ki I want 500 rupees for buying the books. Okay, so there is no question of means this asking there another question. Okay, the same way whatever you want from the AI tools or AI models. Okay, so whatever means what you want from that one, that you have to mention it to the AI tool in the prompt. Okay, and there you have to write down the prompt, and by understanding your prompt, by analyzing your prompt, it will create the things, whether it is whether your requirement is may basically uh, text, or creating the images, writing the speech for you, writing the basically song for you, writing the poem for you, or making a audio for you, or making a video for you. It depends, or creating certain images for you. So depend upon that one, what is the requirement, it will basically do that one. Okay, yes. Then model context protocol. Okay, it is a very basically earlier uh, they were using the very large infrastructure. Okay, and to understand or different type of things. Okay, like they were using the clouds. Okay, cloud infrastructure. Nowadays this protocol is like a like earlier also we were having the suppose you want to, when earlier we want to connect the printer to the laptop or computer. So there we are having some different type of pin configuration. Okay, when we are trying to connect the keyboard, we are having the round type of basically pin configuration. When we are trying, when we are used to connect the mouse, we are having the small USB type of. Now this protocol, model context protocol, is basically universal. Right now we are having the USB. Okay, USB port. Okay, the same way model context protocol is said, that type of thing. It is a simple protocol or universal protocol. By using this protocol, the all the devices can be connected with the AI tools. Okay, yes. So there is no need of other protocol to, or there is no need of writing the separate code for connecting with the AI tools. Okay, yes. So these are the model context protocol. So these are the basic terminologies. Okay, or you can say these are the basic levels: tokenization, embedding, inference, neural network. These are the basically level 1 terminologies. Okay. When we go to the upper level, okay, secondary level, that is the convolution neural network, okay, and recurrent neural network. Okay, these are the neural networks, okay, which are used for the uh, training the AI models. Okay. Then we are having the transformers also. Yes, whereas transformers like ChatGPT or some all AI models. So they are the transformers. They are transforming the things. Okay, they are they are generating the output for you. Then self-supervised learning. Now earlier there was the concept of supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Supervised learning is basically, suppose we like suppose we train the kid. Okay, we will kid suppose doesn't know anything, so we'll give the ball to the kid, say that they will ask him that this is the ball, this is the pencil, this is the pen, this is the slate. Okay, and we will first train him. Okay, we will say that this is the chalk also. So 5-10 atoms, will train him all 5-10 atoms, and then after training him, we will ask him that we'll show him that we'll show him the pen and ask the beta, what is this? So he will say pen. Okay, we'll show him the chalk, and suppose say that it is not a chalk. Okay, he says something different, so you'll say that yeah, he has missed one. Okay, suppose we show him ball, and when he says the correctly that it is a ball. Okay, it means we have given the training and we are supervising it, whether the things are identified by the machine are correct or not. Okay, that is the we are trying to so that is type of supervised thing. Okay, supervised learning. Unsupervised learning is basically we have taught the people, we have trained the people, and we are not conducting any examination, or we are not checking any other thing. That is the unsupervised learning. Now self-supervised learning is basically we study certain things. Okay, and we are trying, like machines also, or like car also, we train certain things, we learn the certain things, and we'll identify whether it is correct or not. Okay, then we are having the model context protocol also there. Okay, yes, like when then reinforcement learning also. Then you are having the automatic, like what is the machine learning, what is the machine learning we are having there, that will also use there. Okay, yes. Then again few more points are there. Okay, like we can go there. Okay, yes, please see the few more points. Okay, so here let us move to the third type of level. Okay, third level is there. Okay, level 1 was like tokenization, embedding. Yeah, again you must be saying that I am checking this tokenization again and again, embedding or inference neural network or model context protocol. These things might be initially you might be feeling that these things are little bit difficult. Okay, but since all these things are new, okay, and when we think about our own community. Okay, so here, yeah, it may be new for the people. Okay, that's why we will do again also. Yeah, yes. Then let's move to the other type of level, that is called as a large language model. Okay, and these things are very popular, you can say, terminology, or very popular, you can say, uh, about the large language LLMs are like large language models. Okay, here, then when you think about the large language models, okay, so it's a very popular topic. Okay, yes. And we can go through it also. Initially, for your convenience, I put it on in the group also. Okay, there also we can see that we have put it in the group, that large language models. Okay, the article on the large language model prepared by the Google. Okay, I hope you can also go through it, so that it become very easy for you to understand the thing, that what is the artificial intelligence for the common public. Okay, common people, like, or most of the people are from the rural background, or maybe some tehsil level places or district level places. And since we do not have that much infrastructure, so it may be very difficult. But still, if you go through certain, I have basically posted in group also, that Ambedkar initiative, and there posted one PDF also, so that before coming here to attend the session, you should be able to say something about the, or learn the things very easily about the large language models. Okay, yes. Then there is a fine tuning about the fine tuning of the we can say models. Whatever models we are having, different models are there, so we will fine tune those models. Okay, then we are having the low ranking adaptation. These are the terminologies. Okay, at present I will not go into detail. Okay, then we are having the generative adversarial network, GAN type of network is there. Okay, so my intention is only to that you should at least hear these terminologies. Okay, then multiple diffusion models are there. Multimodal AI. When you think about the multimodal AI, means basically modal means basically multi-mode. Okay, so there is one mode is there like text. Okay, text is a very popular mode. Then another mode is image mode. Okay, then third mode is the audio mode. Okay, then fourth mode is the video mode. So these four modes are very popular. Okay, and most of the in most of the models, for most of the models, we give them input, or we train them on these things only. Okay, we train them on the text. Okay, we train them on the audio. Okay, speech. We train them on the images of the different people, or different images of the one person only. Okay, so that from different angle it will try to identify. Okay, then we train the models on different type of audio. We will give the audio of thousands, or you can say lakhs of people to the AI model. Will train it on that one. Okay, and it will try to understand the things. It will try to learn the things. Okay, and by identifying certain differences, whenever we ask him to identify the things, at that time it will, by comparing the things, it will give the correct output. That yes, this is the voice of that this person. This is the voice of that person. Okay, yes. Or then another category is the video. So video means basically it may be the case that suppose you give the short video to the from any movie or from any incidents, like Dr. Baba Ambedkar has given us the offered the Buddhism. Okay, so we can give a clip of that incidents. Okay, and we can ask the artificial intelligence tool to identify that what is this incidence. So definitely when you give this one, it will identify and it will give the output that yes, this in this video or in this clip, Dr. Baba Ambedkar is there. Then audience is there. Some other people are there. Bhantiji is there. Bhantiji Chandramani is there. Okay, and very large audience is there, and it was taken place at the Nagpur. Okay, it will say that in the year 1950s also. So in this way, it will try to whatever images, whatever video you give to the along with audio, it will try to identify that where this thing was happened. Okay, and that's why it is called as a type of model. Okay, so text is one model, another is the images is the second model. Okay, third is the audio model, and fourth one is the mode, or fourth one is the video. So these four basically four mode are very popular, and most of the AI tools work on this model. They are trained on this model, and they are giving the output on this models only. Okay, yes, on this mode only. Yes. Then vision language model. Okay, and synthetic data. Synthetic data means basically it is a you can say part of data science, and it is a field. It is a part of data science, and nowadays data science is a machine learning, and data science are very popular terms. When you think about the artificial intelligence, okay, so machine learning comes to the mind, and then comes the data science also. So these are the very popular term, or you can say means basically very closely related to the artificial intelligence. Okay, because your AI works on data science. So data science is basically you can give the any either correct, I mean basically real data, or you can generate the data. So when you think about the synthetic data, means basically you have generated the data, then you have generated the data and you have provided that data to the machine, and you have that AI model, and you have trained it on that one, and on that, by analyzing that data, okay, it will uh, give you the, it will predict the things. It can, you can give any data of data. Suppose you want to identify that what will be that temperature for this coming days, okay, maybe from Monday to Friday, okay, or Monday to Saturday. So it will and you have to give the city names, and since we have trained it on the previous data by analyzing the data of last month, okay, last February, then analyzing the data of data temperature of last week, okay, and then analyzing the data of last 5 years, 10 years, okay, in the month of February only, and it will predict the data, it will predict the temperature for you, okay, for the coming Monday, like coming days, like Monday on means 9th February, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, up to that one, up to the Saturday, it will print the data. So synthetic data means basically here we are creating the data. We are giving the artificially created data. That's why it is called as synthetic data. We will create the data synthetically, artificially. We'll give it to the artificial AI model, artificial intelligence model, and after studying that data, on the basis of that data, it will perform certain calculations and it will predict the things, whatever you want to ask. Suppose you want to ask the GDP of, what will the GDP of India for this year 2026-27, okay. So it will by analyzing different data. What is that? What are the manufacturing units, okay? What is the export, what is the quantity of export, what is the quantity of import, okay, and how many employees, I mean basically how many people are working for how many hours, okay, depend upon all the data, how many people are there, okay, and by analyzing this data, it will predict that yes, you will have the GDP rate of around 6.4 or 7% or 7.4%. So in this way it will just study the data, okay. So and that synthetic data means whatever data we are creating artificially, that is called as a synthetic data, okay. Yes, so we are creating the means data for the calculation purpose only, okay. Yes, so for prediction purpose only. Yes. Now vector database also there, okay. Simple database are known to you, okay. So vector database is basically the data which is related to the vector, okay. Vector already we have studied, basically we study in the AI model, okay. So that data is basically there, vector database, okay. Generally database, whatever we are having the in SQL, like so we generally store the general information like name of the people, their age, their mobile numbers, their address, okay, their name of the city, like you might have filled the Google form. So that type of information we filled in the general data, okay. But in vector databases we are we are basically storing the different type of data, okay. Yes. Then retrieval augmented generation, okay. Retrieval means basically whatever things are basically available there, okay, and we're depend upon that one, we are trying to extract the things, we are trying to retrieve means extract the things. Like suppose in Google you say me about the give me the information about the Mumbai, so it will try to extract, it will try to retrieve all the information which is available on the internet by using all the resources, and it will, by retrieving all the information, it will generate the output for you, okay, and it will show you on your screen. That is, that type of thing is called as a retrieval augmented generation, okay. So when AI model is doing for you in terms of different text, okay, images or different audios or different video, then it can be the retrieval augmented generation, okay. Suppose you ask the uh, things related to the video creation, so it will create the video for you. So it depend upon whatever prompt you have given to you, whatever is your requirement, upon that one it will create them. Then knowledge graphs, extensible AI, okay, sorry, explainable AI. Explainable AI is again a very popular term. Then federated learning, okay. So these are the, this is the level 4, and last level is the called as the topmost level is called as, you can say advanced level is called as advanced AI agents, okay. So AI agents basically a very popular thing. When you think about the artificial intelligence, okay, we these things come to our mind. First thing comes to our mind, that is machine learning. Another thing comes to our mind, that is the data science. And then when you think about the artificial intelligence, so AI agents come to our mind. Okay, so now what is the AI agents? Okay, while attending the courses from Google, okay, I have created the many AI agents. Okay. In the next session, I will basically teach you. I will try to teach you or give you the practical session about. I will try to conduct the practical session that how to create the AI agents. Okay, I have created in it two ways. Okay, basically by using the N8 and that type of software freely available, it will use your email ID. Okay, basically you have to give permission to the that agent that he can access your email ID. He can read your inbox. He can send the email from your email. Okay, you have an email ID. Okay, maybe Gmail account. Okay, or any other account. Email account, yes, and only you have to once you have given him the access of your email account. So now before giving access you have to be very cautious. Okay, yes, please do not give any important email ID to him. You can create the any sample email ID for you for practical purpose only, so that your genuine data, whatever is you have stored since the last 10 years, 5 years, 10 years, or maybe 20 years, okay, that should be preserved there. So you can create one email ID, and by using that email ID you can ask the AI agent. Now AI agent is basically it is a live agent. Okay, very simple thing. When you try to book your railway tickets, okay, we feel that yeah, it's they are not showing everything is full, so we'll contact the AI agents. Okay, we'll contact the agent. Okay, railway agent, railway booking agent, and he will book the tickets for us. Okay, means we'll just simply have to give him the date or details. Okay, and which train and from where to you have to travel, and which date. Okay, now same thing you can give it to the AI agents. And now our agents are that much, means basically there are definitely some smart agents are there also that in the market, and they will book the tour for you also. The same thing we can do by using the artificial intelligence. Okay, so you can use the but I have used this AI agent for sending the email. I have told him that yes, please send please write an email to my daughter that yes, we have recently shifted to the new home. Okay, and it will I will give this type of thing, and it will definitely automatically take the email account of my daughter. Okay, from my inbox. Okay, or then names stored there in the my email account. Okay, then it will write the subject also automatically. It will write the subject by studying, by analyzing your prompt that I have given the information. Then it will compose the matter also, that dear the name of my daughter. Okay, and it will write the some matter also, and at the bottom it will write down the thank you, sincerely yours, and my name also. So whatever things were means actually I have done this one. Okay, I sent the emails to various people. Okay, means to my known people. Okay, to my head of the department also, and told him that sir, I have learned how to create the agent. Okay, so he was very impressive, and he was very basically he was also interested in that. Sir, please tell me how to create the agents, how to send the email automatically. Okay, so I had shown him that how to create the agents. Okay, email agent, and he had basically happy that one. So same way I will in the next session I will give you the practical session. I will try to conduct the practical session, and I will teach you to how to create the AI agents online. Okay, yes. Then another earlier that fashion was the earlier that type of techniques was there. Okay, but nowadays Google is a very advanced thing. Okay, now similar to your SDK, software development kit. Okay, they have created the ADK, means agent development kit. Okay, and they have basically included all the features in that AI development kit, and by using that AI development kit, you can create the AI agent. Okay, with a very we don't need to even write a code also. Okay, all the codes it will provide you automatically. Okay, or I will provide the code, and it will create the agent for you, and it will be able to do the multiple tasks. Yes. Then age agents, zero shot learning, artificial intelligence. Okay, general intelligence. Okay, now we are in the explainable AI, general AI, and beyond that we are in the super intelligence also. Okay, like we are having the Superman. Now after maybe after 2 3 years we'll be having the, like we had the supercomputers. Okay, we had the computers initially, then we had the supercomputers. Okay, now the same way we'll have the artificial super intelligence also, that is called as the ASI. Okay, so these things will be there in the market. Okay, yes. So around 50 minutes are there. Okay, yes. Now let us move to the whatever study material I have provided in the Google Classroom. So on that basis, I will try to revise that thing. Okay, so that was basically that material was basically written by the Google scientists, Google experts. Okay, and when I had attended their basically that course. Okay, at that time they have given to me, And for your convenience or for your understanding, I have put it in the our group also, that is Ambedkar Initiative AI Outreach, Ambedkar AI Initiative, okay, outreach group, so that before attending my session, they should be they will be prepared, okay, mentally prepared. They will have some background also. They will know certain terminology also. So here in the last 5 minutes we will, or 5 to 10 7 minutes, okay, we'll study the what are the different large language models are there in the market, okay, so that whenever you talk about the AI, so you will talk about the large language models, you will talk about basic terminologies, we will talk about the uh, data science, we'll talk about the AI agents, okay. These are the basically popular terms which are associated with the uh, artificial intelligence, okay. Now the situation of our community, okay, our social, I have started this, it's a really great initiative by the people. I'm thankful to these also. Those who have created have joined later on, okay, maybe, but definitely it is a great initiative. When you think about our community, we're not that much sound in means basically education, okay. We can say that hardly 30-40% people are basically having that much infrastructure, that much you can say knowledge, that much accessibility also. But when you think about the tehsil level places or rural places, at that there people are busy in real only, okay. But nowadays we want that our people should do such things, okay, so that they will be able to make their career in the artificial intelligence. They will be able to get good jobs in the field of artificial intelligence, because uh, those who are aware, they might be knowing, those who are aware of the technology. So billions of dollars are basically invested by the different countries all over the world, okay. Means you can't imagine, recently Nvidia, okay, Nvidia is having the turnover of around the 4 trillion dollars, okay. That is equivalent to the GDP of you can say GDP of our India. GDP of our India. Now we are the fourth largest economy in the world, okay. First is the US, second is the China, third is the Germany, and we are on the fourth, and fifth on now we are above the Japan, okay. Yes. So GDP is of 4 trillion, okay. That is the thing of pride. But when you come about the per capita income, means basically how one person is earning, okay. When you think about the one person, that is hardly $2,000 only, okay. Whereas when you compare it with the other countries like US or Switzerland, they are having the $80,000 per capita income, or $70,000 per capita income, or $50,000 income per capita income, okay. Or whereas we are having only the $2,500 per capita income. So although we have surpassed the other countries, okay, advanced nations in terms of GDP, okay, but we are still lagging when we think about the per capita income or income of any one single person, okay, yearly income of the single person, right? So here now let us see what I mean to say, that our community is basically, when we think about our community, so that is not much advanced, okay. So 30-40 people are we are really thankful to our Baba Ambedkar that he has basically given the importance of education, and he have motivated us. First thing was learn, okay, shika sangatitvan sangharsh kara, okay. So first insist was on the shika, education, and because of his mantra, we basically paid our full attention to the learning only, education field only, and uh, 10 to 20% people have achieved that goal, okay. But still 70 to 80% people are lagging, okay. And now it is our job, or the people who are in basically having all the resources, now it is our job to reach to them and at least make them aware that what is going on in the world, okay. Yes, instead of watching the reels, okay, they should learn something like the things like AI, artificial intelligence, because nowadays uh, when you see about when we see about the future, okay, maybe 2 years after this, or beyond the basically this date, okay, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, like earlier internet was also the basically very happening thing. Nowadays artificial intelligence there, maybe next 10 years, maybe AI technology will be there, it will capture all the fields, okay. So that's why we want that our people should learn all these things, okay. Now let me I have a look at these things, okay. I hope you must have gone through this study material which I have provided in the group also, or you can refer. Yes, yes, chat gpt is a very popular tool, okay. It is a very popular tool. We know the chat GPT, but we do not know what is chat is known to everybody. We do not know the GPT, so that's why for your convenience I have put here the generative pre-trained transformers. Okay, these are the all models are basically generating the things for you, generating the song, generating audio, generating speeches, generating uh, videos for you. That's why it is called as generative. Okay, pre-trained, because all the models are trained early, previously. Okay, all the models are trained previously, and whatever you train them, like our kid also, whatever training you give to them, they will basically uh, respond in that way only. Suppose some way I'm computer engineer. Okay, so I will have the more knowledge of the computer. I will not be able to uh, I'm not having that much knowledge about the mechanical engineering or electrical engineering. Okay, so the same way, the data whatever you have given to the machine and the field in which you have trained them. Okay, suppose you have trained them for identifying the videos, so it will train them, it will work on that only. If suppose you have trained them to identify the speeches, it will work on that only. Suppose you have trained them to write the poem for you, it will work. Nowadays all the models are generalized models. Okay, chat GPT or Gemini, these are the generalized models. Okay, multimodal models means they are trained on speeches, they are trained on text, they are trained on images, they are trained on audio, they are trained on the video also. And they can create the or full type of or 4 or 5 type of output for you. They can create the speech for you, they can create the audio for you, they can create the video for you, they can write the poem for you, or they can write the speech for you also. Okay, yes. So this is the now this chat gpt. So this was started in the year 2017. Then chat gpt 1 started in the 2017. Then later chat gpt other version came in the year 2018 and 2000. This chat gpt 2 also. And then we are in the latest version, chat gpt 3.5. Okay, this is the turbo version. And they try to enhance their models, they try to increase their accuracy. Okay, yes. Now the ChatGPT is very famous, so we should know also who is the chairman of this one. Sam Altman is a very famous personality. Okay, we should know that he is the person who has behind the ChatGPT. Okay, yes. Then it is trained on the 40 gigabytes of data. Okay, 40 gigabytes data, and it is having the 1.5 billion uh, parameters. Means basically roughly 150 crore. 150 crore. We are having the 1.4 billion population of the India. That is 1.140 crore. So 1.5 billion is basically 150 crore parameters. Okay, parameters is basically so many words where so many words are given to that model. Okay, so many parameters, so many words are given to that, maybe from some crores of words from the Marathi, crores of words from the English, crores of words from the Chinese, crores of words from the Hindi, Telugu. So some lakhs of words from the other languages. Okay, and it is trained on that one, and it will so many some crowds of images, some crowds of speeches. Okay, and on that all these things we provide it to the, we train that model on these things, and then we ask the things. Okay, yes. Then when you think about the token means basically like how much words it can process at a time. Okay, suppose जैसे हम लोग सपोज छोटा बच्चा खाना खाता है, तो वो छोटा घास लेगा, ठीक है। थोड़ा उससे बड़ा आदमी होगा तो उससे थोड़ा बड़ा घास लेगा, ठीक है। थोड़ा उससे और ज्यादा बड़ा आदमी होगा तो थोड़ा बड़ा घास लेगा। मतलब जैसे द सेम वे हियर ऑल्सो, कि मतलब एट ए टाइम जो मशीन है वो कितने टोकन प्रोसेस कर सकती है, ठीक है। तो वैसे वो दैट इज द साइज ऑफ दैट इज कॉल्ड कंटेक्स्ट विंडो, ठीक है। तो दैट इज द साइज ऑफ बेसिकली those many of words it can, tokens mean number of words. Okay, it can, earlier it was a 16k, okay, 16,385 tokens it can process at a time. Now it is, now latest model, that ChatGPT 4. Okay, it can now that basically token size they have increased, and now it is 1,20,000 tokens or 1,28,000 words it can process. Means you can give the output input of or prompt of so many words. Okay, or it can process so many words at a time. Okay, that is the features of the, you can, then you are in the large language models like Lambda. Okay, large language models for the dialogue application. Okay, then we are in the, it is having the 280 billion parameters. Okay, 280 billion parameters. Okay, so 280 means basically 2000 okay, 800. Okay, 2800 billion parameters. Okay, or 2800 crores you can say. Yes. Then uh, we are having the, it is developed by the DeepMind. Okay, it is, we are having the developed by the DeepMind. When you think about that, and it can have the data set of 10 TB. 10 TB means कितना होता है देखिए, 10 lakh crores होता है। 10 lakh crore means basically like we are having the Indian budget of 53 lakhs crore. Okay, तो इतने करोड़ का मतलब जैसे हमारा जितना बजट है साल का, इतने रुपए का, like 53 lakhs crores। तो वो अभी नाउ विल कम टू दैट पोर्शन आल्सो, कि भाई जितना हमारा बजट है उतने उससे भी ज्यादा मतलब है वो वर्ड्स वो उस उतने डाटा सेट पे उसको ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है, उतना डेटा वो लेगा, ट्रेन करेगा, एंड ऑन दैट बेसिस इट विल बेसिकली generate the output for you. Okay, yes. Then we have the GLAM also, generalized model. So it is on the 1 point, means basically 1.2 trillion. देखिए मतलब कितना है 1.2 ट्रिलियन, मतलब यानी इट इज 10 लाख करोड़. ओके 10 लाख 1.2 ट्रिलियन मीन बेसिकली, हाँ यस, सिमिलर टू टीबी, एंड टीबी मीन्स सिमिलर थिंग्स. ओके 10 again, TB means 10, 12 zeros on the 10. And when you think about that 1.2 billion trillion parameters, okay, like, so that is the 1.2 lakh crore top parameters, or so many words we have given to, we give to the this AI model. It will be trained on so many parameters, and it will generate by studying all the parameters, and it will generate the output for us. Then we are having the PALM model also, pathways language model. Okay, basically it is for the medical field. Yes, Google by the, it is developed by the Google AI. Okay, then Grok is a very famous model. Okay, you must have it was in new basically it has created controversy also. Basically, whenever people were asking certain questions to the Grok, and it was giving, saying the things very frankly. Okay, and कुछ लोगों की फिर उससे भावनाएं भी आहत हुई थी, कुछ लोगों के बारे में थोड़ा रॉन्ग भी बोल दिया था उन्होंने. इट इज एआई मॉडल. ओके, सो जैसे छोटे बच्चे बोलते हैं इनोसेंटली, वैसे दिस मॉडल आल्सो विल से क्या यस कि आप भाई थोड़ा कुछ तो भी गड़बड़ करते हैं, भ्रष्टाचार करते हैं, तो दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंग व्हेन इट वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट सर्टेन पीपल, सो they were objected in that way, and then it was modified. This model is developed by the X AI. Okay, X पहले ट्वीट, now we are in the X like Twitter, पहले ट्विटर था, अभी उसका नाम X हो गया, तो X की जगह ये X कंपनी ने इसको जनरेट किया है. सो और इस जैसे चेयरमैन इसका एलन मस्क है, एलन मस्क देन ही स्टार्टेड टू हैंडल दोस कंट्रोवर्शियल थिंग्स. उन्होंने बोला कि नहीं भाई, लोगों की भावनाएं हाथ नहीं होनी चाहिए, विल ट्राई टू माइल्ड इट. ओके, एंड दैट्स व्हाई नाउ इट इज गिविंग द some mild type of comments or mild type of answers. Okay, like that. Then Gemini is a very popular model. Okay, most of the people are using the Gemini. Okay, 4 versions are there. Okay, Gemini Ultra, Gemini Pro, Gemini Nano, and Gemini Flash. Okay, generally I use the Gemini Flash. Okay, Gemini Flash is a very famous or very basically it is freely available for general public. Okay, most of the models are generally paid models, but Gemini Flash is very famous. Okay, and now the CEO is here. The CEO is Indian. Okay, Sundar Pichai. So you can say that the whatever AI model, Gemini AI model is there in the market. Okay, or the people are using all around the world. So man behind him, behind that model, you can say the Sundar Pichai. Okay, yes. Then the last model is called as a LLMA2. Okay, that is developed by the Meta AI. Suppose most of the people are using the WhatsApp. There might be you might be seeing that yes, can I help you? Or there you might be saying that Meta AI or LLMA. That is the always there is to help you to recognize your chats, to identify your chats. Okay, to help you in the chats. Okay, so that is the developed by the Meta company. Okay, Meta like it is a parent company of the Facebook and WhatsApp company. Okay, that's why in the WhatsApp you see that this type of this Llama, it is called as the Llama. Okay, Llama 2. It was earlier Llama, and it is Llama 2. Okay, so almost 8 o'clock is there. Okay, and as per our means planned. Okay, I have spoken for the 1 hour, and now it is to say Jai Bhim to all. Okay, so I am really thankful to all the people, those who have spared their time to listen to me.